Published in 1851, Moby Dick was based in part on author Herman Melville's own experiences on a whale ship. The novel tells the story of Ahab, the captain of a whaling vessel called the Pequod, who has a 3-year mission to collect and sell the valuable oil of whales at the behest of the ship's owners. Instead, the furious Ahab takes the ship on his own personal journey through hell, seeking revenge against the eponymous white whale who took his leg, leading to alienation, rebellion, doubt, and doom for all abroad. The novel is narrated by Ishmael, a dreamy and disaffected man who tells the tale with his own unique opinions and digressions ranging on subjects of literature, philosophy, science, and sailing. It is a classic work of literature told with both humor and fury. Ishmael, out of sorts, decides to leave behind the worries of life on land and sign up for a whaling voyage of 3 years. He meets the tattooed Quake, an experienced harpooner, and the two become friends for life. After a night or two of intense bonding, they sign onto the Pequod, an unpretentious but sturdy whaling vessel. Readying for the voyage, they meet most of the command structure of the ship right away, including the thoughtful first mate Starbuck, the jolly second mate Stubb, and the furious third mate Flask. Captain Ahab, however, does not make himself seen until the ship is well out to sea, choosing instead to sequester himself in his dark quarters. When Ahab does appear, he anxiously paces the deck on his peg leg, talking to himself in gloomy ruminations. Finally, miles from shore, Ahab nails a $16 doubloon to the main mast and addresses the crew, telling them that the first person to spot a large white whale will earn the coin. Ahab changes the chief mission of the Pequod to hunting the white whale named Moby Dick, in revenge for taking his leg. Starbuck protests that vengeance against an animal is a pointless pursuit, but Ahab furiously counters that the whole universe has intentions, even whales, and that the point of being a person is to strike out at that intention with one's own personality. In the meantime, there are whales to hunt, if for no other reason than to keep the crew in top form and focused for the great battle ahead. Ismail describes the process of hunting, catching, and processing sperm whales and their valuable whale in minute detail. In his own inimitable voice, he combines intellectual inquiries with his personal experiences. Ahab reveals that he has kept a secret boat crew below decks as insurance that he alone will be the man who strikes the death blow against Moby Dick. As the voice progresses, the ship runs across several other whalers, each with a foreboding story to tell Moby Dick. Ahab broods while Starbucks worries about the fate of the ship when the ship's cabin boy Pip nearly dies on a hunt. He is pulled out of the water speaking in a bizarre chant which only adds to the crew's sense of coming doom. As the crew leaves the coast of Japan heading toward the Pacific Islands, Ahab becomes more frantic, demanding the ship's blacksmith produce a special harpoon, which he consecrates with the blood of his crew over mystical invocations. Starbuck pleads with Ahab to turn away from his suicidal mission, which nearly comes to a crisis of leadership. Finally, Ahab sights Moby Dick, claiming the doubloon for himself. 3 days of furious chase follow, with the whale every bit as furious and indomitable as prophesied. The Pequod is smashed and drowned along with her ranting captain and all her crew. Only Ismail survives to tell the tale. The story ends.